All right. Time to talk Sam's famous salsa and find out why it's so famous. So we're going to talk with Chef Sam Durr. Chef, how are you, Sam?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Well, you know, you don't say Sam's famous salsa and then not have the lead question. Well, what makes it so famous? So will you share your story with us, Sam, from sous chef to salsa maker? Or sushi
Sure.
chef, I should say, right?
Yeah, actually, I have a wide variety of culinary background, but that was one of the things that kind of got the wheels in motion for the salsa because this is a family recipe, and the recipe itself is over 100 years old. It's actually been handed down through the generations, starting all the way back from the Tarahumara Indian tribes, and then as it kind of came north, it was still passed down. And once my family finally settled in Southern California, that was one of the things that that we kind of prided ourselves on because we were able to kind of take and collect all of the original flavor profiles and everything that they started to get as they started to come north. So when the recipe was finally handed off to me with my culinary background by my mother, grandmother, and great grandmother, uh, that was it turned into a kind of a project of passion. It was one of those things that you always had in the fridge. Whenever you came home from school or whenever, it was always a main staple, something that was always a comfort food for at least us.
Mm-hmm.
And so the recipe, I got some really good feedback, and we decided to go ahead and take the next 20 years after that. So this has actually been a project that has been in the works for the time that I got the recipe to the time that we've actually got this into retail stores and on the website, almost a little over 20 years.
Oh my
So
goodness.
we were able to not only, as we started to mass produce this, we were able to go ahead and not only capture the original flavor profiles, which make this product so unique, because it's just not any salsa. It's just not your normal, usual salsa. We were able to also go ahead and use a next generation pasteurization process that allowed us to go ahead and capture the vibrant, full flavor experience of Sam's famous salsa. And with the amount of local followers that we currently have, along with family, friends, and just over the course of the generations, is why we kind of named it Sam's Famous Salsa. And that was actually not a name that I came up with myself personally, but that was what it was kind of labeled as we kind of went through and went through this whole process.
Well, Sam, I don't want you to share your recipe and give away secret ingredients. But is there something that makes your salsa so very different and so very special in your opinion without sharing too much of that recipe?
Yeah, I think it's the proprietary spice blends because we had used the original spice blends that actually came from the Tarahumara tribe, along with some other proprietary spice blends that give it that very unique flavor. Um, so we actually happen to have something that is not only marrying the past, but also collaborating with the present so that we can take something that we believe that is a real traditional salsa into the future. So, we actually, on our website, SamsFamousSalsa.com, we actually even say it's 100 years of tradition with a modern twist. So we try and go ahead and actually keep it so that everybody happens to keep it. So we don't put any type of chemicals, preservatives. We don't use xanthan gum or vinegar in any of our salsa. So it's about as fresh, honest, vibrant, full flavor experience
Mm.
as you're going to get.
What's your favorite thing to do with your salsa? Your favorite meal to have with it?
Breakfast burritos. I
Mm.
actually made those this morning for my wife and myself. So, and that's the other thing. We have a lot of recipes because the salsa is so versatile. You can use it, for marinades, add it to your favorite chicken soup. You can go ahead and add it to just about any type of protein. And so, it's not only just used for salsa and your chips for a game day, but you can use it for just about anything.
Yeah, I really wish I had a tortilla chip in front of me right now. You know that. And I know you have
Yeah.
different flavors as well. So,
Yeah.
maybe we can just kind of check out your website
Sure.
together. You've got hot,
Sure.
medium, mild. Do you have a
Yep.
preference?
Uh, I'm more the medium and the hot. The hot itself is what we call a slow burn. Each one of the flavor profiles packs huge flavor, and the hot though allows for that flavor profile to shine through. And then after a few seconds, that's when the heat starts to kind of come in. So you still get that big flavor punch, but at the same time, you still have to get a really, really good heat on the back end of that.
All right, well, there you
And
go. Sam, so nice to meet you this afternoon. I'm sure everybody's drooling now and wants their own little jar of Sam's Famous Salsa. So don't forget, you can find all of these products on Sam's website, which you can find right off of QVC's website, simply by typing in Small Business Spotlight. Sam, great to meet you this afternoon.
great meeting you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.